But we also need to make sure that we have our YouTube peoples with us. And I think we do. All right. Let's get it going. So I was looking at my tree here and kind of like just reminding myself what we are working with here, my dudes. So I think I'm gonna spec out. So if you've been watching earlier streams on this witch build right here, you would know by now that we actually transferred or kind of like respect into something a little bit different than the original plan. So the plan was to build like a Spectre, like a full focus Spectre build. But since this is like my first proper go at the witch as a class, things are going to be changing a little bit as we go. So I do want to get to kind of like this area over here. So the plan was to go over here in this area because here there is like a lot of minion related nodes, but we kind of like switched a little bit focus away from the minions and over to chaos damage. So it's gonna take me. So I'm in a situation now where if I want to keep the plan of building or just go down this like chaos path here, I probably should go up here and down here to get to these nodes first, because that's gonna require the lesser amount of points. So what I'm thinking about right now is if I should spec out of these. Because I'm not doing a lot of minion stuff now. Like, I am doing some very small minion related things. I have some zombies. And I kind of like want to have some form, not particularly for damage actually, but more for just for these notables right here. Empowering Remains, which gives me more spell damage if one of my minions has died recently. So like keeping those minions up can give me quite a nice damage increase, or like keeping one of them up just so they can fall, basically. And also, yeah, this one right here probably is not going to be the most important one, to be honest. The emboldening lead. But this is where I want to go. Up here. Down here first, because this is gonna take me to this chaos cluster right here. And then probably keep moving up here. Going down here, getting this. going down here, getting this, or going up here and getting this. But what's most likely gonna happen first of all is here, up here, down here, and then up here. So I want to try to get to this socket here as quick as I can. But I think I'm gonna have a little detour down here first, and then just keep working up here. That's the plan. Trying to pretty much go like all out chaos here. That's the plan. Yeah, we have some flask upgrades here we're gonna have a look at. Yeah, so let's just equip this one. That's quite the increase of life recovered here. It is a slower recovery. But I think that's going to be fine. So let's see if we have some better mana flasks laying around. Okay, let's just choose mana up here. Okay, so let's just swap this out with this.
Be warned for their queen.
Okay. So we need to go to Temple of Kolpak. We did what we had to do in the drowned city. So now it's time to go Kolpak. So there was quite a huge switch, to be honest, in this build that was made last session. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, fire res is very bad, so we need to be a little bit careful here.
You are already doomed.
So build is turning into something quite different than I first kind of planned on. But I mean, that's totally fine. Okay, so I have to be a little bit careful in this zone because there is a lot of potential fire damage here from the sun. And this character is a Queen of the Dark. Queen of the Darkness. Potentially this is going to be like my lack of fire resistance is probably going to potentially be like an issue when it comes to this boss. So what I think I want to be doing is I want to see if I have some sockets. I think I have like a bunch of sockets on my gear that I can switch up or actually add to help me a little bit with the fire res. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this curse. Bless me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, it kind of reminds me of so the playstyle is like kind of similar to the when I was trying to do the Spark Spark Sork for like launch.
Get out of my way.
But I mean, it's still a lot different. Like, but there are some like similarities. What I really want to try to do on this build is to build the Chaos Bolt. To kind of like function in a similar way to how I built the Fireball when I tried to do a like all-out Fire Sork. Okay, this dude is just way too much, to be honest. So I'm gonna try to just bypass him if I can. Okay, this is way too rough here. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to need something for that sun, I think. We're just gonna have to go and see if we can get some fire res going. Okay, let's quickly go back to town. Get some fire res. So it feels like a little rough at the moment. Mostly like damage-wise. But I did quite an upgrade to my focus. I did quite an upgrade to my wand. Last session, so I think this is just gonna simply just gonna be a little adding of some fire rest here, and hopefully we are gonna be better off. So let's hit this with the Greater Desert Rune. ×2. And now our fire rest is looking a lot better. Hopefully it's gonna be enough. And we're just gonna have to kind of like, or I feel like I really need to kind of like just practice being a little more pushy when it comes to the way I'm playing. Like what I mean by that is that I need to kind of like try to kind of like stay moving here and not necessarily like stop for every single pack, but more kind of like weave around them. And stay mobile. And that's kind of like gonna be the play here. So I'm letting my swarm and my dots kind of like handle business. Without getting like too caught up in like a single situation, if that makes sense. We're just gonna have to try to make our way through this abyss here. But I'm basically just gonna try to find the exit here. Not care like too much about the entire zone wanting to chase me. So this can be interesting to see if we actually have enough damage, basically. Damage and sustain here. So it is a little different, this build, like, compared to, like, so my starter, this league, was the Invoker. The Stormwave Invoker. Oh my god. And that character is like a lot more bursty than this one. This is like way more like basically damage over time playstyle. Like really, really trying to kind of like stay at a distance. Okay. So that like fire attack right there is gonna be super dangerous. I could like if I had like a setup right now where I could just like quickly swap out to a shield, that would maybe have been good. I definitely don't think like that the caster classes are like the easiest ones in this game. It requires a little more. And it's quite different, I think, from melee classes. But I do think it's a lot of fun that there is like this diversity in like the classes and the playstyles. I absolutely think that's great. And what I also think is like a lot of fun is that you can really like try a bunch of different things, and so you don't have to go into the playthrough or into the run with like being with having like the greatest plan. You can actually just try to experiment with different stuff, and that's especially gonna be true when you are playing your second character and you have like a little currency, so you can kind of like afford to try some stuff, experiment a little. And what is cool is that there are going to be like certain challenges, like different challenges, depending on like what you're trying to do, which I think is really cool. So like the different bosses are not necessarily going to be kind of like the same. It's going to be some totally like different things you need to consider depending on the class, depending on the build, which I think is also really cool. Okay, where is he? Yeah, he's up here flying. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here is a shield. So one big like yeah, I'm not gonna say problem, but like one big kind of issue with the shield, like slotting a shield instead of running like dual weapons or dual
Offering it someone
or like a weapon and focus, is that you're going to be losing a lot of damage. But what I experienced on my Sork when I was playing my Fire Sork,
the apex. It's opening.
what I experienced then and learned from that is that slotting a shield could like help a lot. But it's gonna be like this decision that you're gonna have to make when it comes to the damage. So in every situation, like so it's not gonna be kind of like the right thing to do in every situation is what I'm trying to say. Okay, now we got the Hex Blast here if we want.
How incredible.
I do want to try the Hex Blast and see what it can potentially do for me. So I think I'm gonna go Hex Blast instead of the Demon Form for now. We're just gonna see here. Detonates curses, yeah. So it's probably gonna require me to curse. And then detonate, I guess. I want to see if I can try to get to familiarize myself a little bit. Yeah, okay.
No, not what you don't drink the
Okay, so let's see, check our unique stash and see if we actually have a shield here. Okay, so a lot of fire, so we could probably have used this shield actually on that last fight, and yeah. But as I said, it's all gonna be like it's all gonna be like a question of like are you willing to Well, this is an interesting one. So, blocking damage poisons the enemy as though dealing 200 base chaos damage. And we are gonna need some desert in this, some fire res, if we are gonna swap it out with the focus. But now I have this that I can swap out, and it's actually giving me some of that chaos damage that I'm losing by unequipping focus. Okay, enter the gateway here. In this zone, I might actually just need exactly that. A little blocking power. So, I mean, it's all gonna depend on the situation, right? Probably having that blocking for the Viper boss is probably gonna be nice as well.
There they are. We give up all hope.
Okay, that's quite interesting. Let's try moving the Hex Blast down here. Because then we can kind of like curse and then detonate. So right now I'm just kind of like trying to familiarize myself with the Hex Blast. Okay, interesting. Okay, so that is another tool that I can use. I think the Hex Blast potential can be quite good, to be honest.
Get out of my way.
What the heck did that guy do? He was just like floating midair. Yeah.
Death and decay.
So I do want to get a feeling for what this shield is gonna do. But having the like cursing them, having the Hex Blast is seems like a pretty nice like pretty nice like yeah, so what this build is kind of missing is that kind of like that single target big hit. But Hex Blast might actually be it. But it seems like there is there is a delay. On that skill as well. So it's not gonna be so it's not gonna be like a instant thing. It seems like there's something that's gonna kind of like build up over time. So it kind of seems like I have to curse, hit, like activate the Hex Blast, wait, and then detonate. Which is probably gonna be like better when it comes to like rares or like harder mobs. And I really wish that I would, when I'm corpse wading and decomposing, I would really love, like, if like the decompose actually kind of like got stuck to me. Or kind of like would stack something when I'm kind of like yeah, decomposing the. So it could be like maybe some support has some feature on the decompose that I should be looking at. Actually. Okay. I'm just gonna answer a message here. All right.
Bigger heart than mine.
Because I'm not quite sure how this Hex Blast is actually working, to be honest. Yeah, I can only detonate curses for which at least half of the duration has expired. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the thing, right?
Nowhere to run.
So I'm gonna have to wait until, like, the curse is kind of like, yeah, like visually, like, kind of growing and kind of like getting brighter in color, and then I can detonate it. Mm-hmm. So there is going to be some type of delay. Like there, now it's glowing. He was primed for popping there. Yeah, okay. So I'm starting to kind of yeah, starting to kind of like get the hang of it. Yeah, so that one was ready for popping. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do here. So I think I remember that I was kind of like doing some like crit. Just some like kind of like holding nodes. So we could do some like just some like crit holding nodes until we can get up here. Get here. Instead of doing like the traversals, we can do some like just some like waiting nodes right here. So let's do some critting here. Ooh, Uncut Spirit Gem, level 11. Yeah, let's do the Swarm, my dudes. Let's get the Swarm rocking and popping. Yeah, the Swarm is eating good now. Swarm is eating... Ooh! Time Lost Ruby? Small passive skills in radius also grants empowered attacks. Deal 3% increased damage. Notable passive skills radius also grants 2 rage when hit by an enemy. Notable passive skills radius also grants 11% increased defenses from equipped shield. Okay. Quite a defensive jewel there. Okay, Hex Blast. Nice. Okay, so let's try equipping this shield here. I just want to like get a feel for the for loss of damage here. I mean, there is a noticeable loss. But I mean, it's not the greatest loss, actually. Which is interesting. Which is interesting. Because we are doing Viper soon, and I'm pretty sure the shield is gonna be good for the Viper. Yeah, Viper's there. Yeah, just having the shield, like, giving me that little defensive edge. Feels quite nice, to be honest.
Remnants of a dead empire.
And I think the reason why I'm not noticing, like, the greatest loss is because... Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's because it has this blocking damage, poisons the enemy as though dealing chaos damage. I think that's kind of what's helping me there. Question is if that's gonna scale good the further we get in.
Infected.
Yeah, so a little bit more noticeable here on this big dude right here. Little bit more noticeable on that guy. The kind of like little loss of damage. Bro, bro, he was swarmed. Nice. So I think we're just gonna have to give Viper a go here. And I think I'm just gonna keep the shield up for now. Wonder if we can block like this, block this like poison wave here if we need to, like actively block it.
Which one of you activated the gate? Which one of you is a Val blood?
Why, that was me, of course. I am Alva Valai, treasure hunter extraordinary.
Take her! Bring her to Doriani. As for you, I will pay back every drop of Val blood you have spilled. The fight
You're all dead anyway.
You will fall before us.
Not the greatest damage from the Hex Blast, I must say. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, so this is what potentially is gonna happen here on this boss. Like, getting unlucky with dodging those poison attacks there can be super dangerous.
You are already doomed.
We're out of charges now. Okay, gonna have to be a little bit careful. Oh my god, bro. How many times is she gonna do? Ah, come on, bro. Really? Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. I think we are a little bit too weak at this point, to be honest. Like, I can't take those hits. So either I'm gonna have to like be much more active on the block. Like much more active. Or I'm gonna have to do something. So I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna try one more time to be like a little bit more active with my active blocking. And let's see. Just to kind of save those blast charges a little bit.
You will fall for us. On his way back.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, that got me again. Okay, so one thing we can try to do is actually upgrade our body piece, maybe? Just so that we can actually be able to take some of those hits. Yeah, so on the monk, I mean, I just blasted through that boss, no problem. A whole different story with this witch. Totally different story. So I could try like swapping out just to get like more damage, but I think that would make me like super squishy, to be honest, against the Viper. That's one thing that we can try to do, but I think I want to try to upgrade my body piece instead. And see if that's gonna help me. So I'm just gonna see what the next what the next body piece here is gonna be in. Like the next base type. Okay, so it's gonna be the sacrificial mantle. Let's see if we can trade for a good one. Okay, so I'm just gonna have a look here, quick look here. So, I mean, obviously, we want that spirit, and we want that lightning ras. I think that's the most important, the spirit and the lightning ras. So, let's add spirit and lightning resistance. Yes, I wish I could see, like, this piece at the same time, you know, as I'm in the market window. Okay, this is not a bad one at all, but it requires level 56 and I'm only 44. So we're gonna have to do a level requirement here. Bless me. So it seems like... Yeah, maybe this is one we want to get. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get this one. And hopefully that's gonna help us a little bit. Also, we probably should do the heart as well, because that's gonna give us skill points, right? Okay, so we're buying this.
I guess it's worth that.
Yeah, we're buying that. Yeah, this was not where I wanted to go, actually.
What's new?
Okay, what did I sell? Nothing?
What's new?
Oh, yes. I was selling some chaos. Yeah, I remember now. I remember now. Okay, so let's fix this mantle here. Maybe I actually don't have to insert... Okay, let's see here. Okay, hold on. Yeah, maybe I don't actually have to insert a lot more lightning res into this to kind of like be at the same spot. One thing I'm definitely gonna do is the fire. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Okay, so that's actually gonna give me more. So let's do some cold then, I guess. Yeah, let's do some cold, and let's go to... Okay, where do we need to go? To town here, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. It can be a bit confusing. Like this, like the portal and everything can be a little bit confusing. Let's do the heart, because I think that's, if I remember correctly, that's gonna give us like a couple of skill points, and that's probably also gonna be good. Okay, so
Death and decay.
see if we can find where we need to sacrifice the heart. Okay, so it's not going to be up here. Mm-hmm. Kind of wondering if I can actually slot like multiple of the same charms here. Can't remember if that's just gonna, yeah. I can't remember if that's gonna work or not.
You are already due.
Oh. Yeah, so there's gonna be a key here. Yeah, I can't remember this from last playthrough. Probably should do some supports for Hex Blast as well.
Take you.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so I can't remember like if this is the zone where we are supposed to sacrifice the heart, or if it's like the next zone. Just can't remember. Bro, they just turned into dust.
Whatever's in here, I'm taking it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a fine balance between like having too many buttons to touch and actually kind of like pushing the right ones. Okay, so where is... Okay, so maybe this is not the zone where I need to sacrifice the heart, actually. Nice. Nice. Oh. Didn't make it.
You are already doomed.
Because I think we're just gonna have to try to go for the Viper again. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Actually, what we can do, actually, let's go and have a look at our supports before we engage with the Viper. Okay, let's have a look. Increased area of effect. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Less cast speed, but more damage. I mean, we absolutely can do the Chaos Mastery. That's just nice. Yeah. See what we can do on the Despair as well. The Curse. Profanity. What can we do on the Despair? Rapid casting? Focused Curse. Yeah, cursing them more quickly after being cast. I mean, yeah. Triggers Doom Blast. Okay, yes, we're gonna do these ones. We're gonna do the Impending Curse. Sorry, Impending Doom. And we're also gonna do the Focus Curse. So hopefully that's gonna help a little. I just need some, like, bigger bangs, to be honest. I wonder if that's actually so basically, I mean, so obviously, I mean, she is a quite tanky mama, the Viper. But I wonder if triggering Hex Blast instead of like just letting that curse trigger when it ends. I wonder what the difference is gonna be. And I wonder if like triggering the Hex Blast is actually gonna like also trigger Impending Doom. Again. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? That's all gonna be like, yeah. If you can't take those hits, I mean, it's just gonna be like a freaking 50-50.
Nowhere to run. Young man, pick you. Device has strength. Story now, show it. You will fall before us. Ali's way. I will crush you, insect.
There we go. And now we gotta be careful about these dudes right here.
I've been cheated out of another kill.
There we go. So I think I'm gonna make a quick little marker here. Okay. Just for me here, making a quick little marker. Yeah, so it's gonna be around. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. All right. Let's keep it moving, my dudes.
Nowhere to run. Death is my power to wield.
Bro, look at that swarm. Yeah, so what is a little bit cool about these supports that I just did, like the Impending Doom and yeah, where is it? Yeah, the Impending Doom and the Focused Curse. It's pretty. They're pretty cool. Like especially this Impending Doom right here. Because I kind of like don't have to do like the Hex Blast, kind of. It's kind of like doing the Hex Blast for me. Which is pretty awesome. So I just gotta remember to curse. What could probably be nice is to have a like less skill effect duration on the curse, because then it's gonna be like yeah, triggered more quickly. Oh, and they all got eaten. Yeah, let's do more, just more crit as we are waiting here to go the opposite way, or a different way on the tree. Yeah, so Mama is starting to be a little issue in certain situations.
You are already doomed.
Nice. Yeah, some of these mobs mamas didn't teach them not to step in curses. What the heck, bro? Oh, it's just yeah, it's just armors, bro. I thought there was like a bunch of bad guys just standing around here not doing anything. Oh, in the door, please. Are these quest items? I mean, it's just like exchanging for gold, right?
Nowhere to run. Get out of my way.
Just check this area in the middle here.
everywhere. Boring. Infection!
Try swapping back to the focus now. I mean, if it's not gonna be like the greatest difference, I might as well just freaking rock this shield. Yeah, I mean, there is a difference in like clear speed. But it's nice to kind of like just have the shield ready and available. Really want to see if we can get more supports in. Yeah, I probably should go and check if I can get some, like, higher level uniques, maybe? I'm gonna have to take some of them off also, just to kind of like see the difference. Even more idols here. I think maybe this is the zone where we actually have to sacrifice the heart. I think. I don't know, that's the problem. Like, thinking something is not the same as knowing. It's not the same. Okay, I guess it's gonna be chambers then. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Nowhere to run.
Yeah, it seems like the curse is pretty mana hungry. But it's very strong if handled correctly.
You are already doomed.
Who's hiding? Oh, depths. Heck yeah, let's go. Interesting. Yeah, I think these dudes are gonna be a little bit too rough, actually. Yeah, I have to be a little bit careful with the curses, I think, because they're just like eating my mana.
Give up or hope.
Oh, no, no. Need life. Oh, checkpoint. Nice. Did we get the big guy? Yeah, I haven't heard that sound in a while. To be honest. Right? He's down. Yeah, this, I think this shield is pretty strong.
You are already doomed.
Is that the dude that's actually spawning these barriers? Because he has crystalline barrier. I think maybe that's the case. Oh. Damn, bro, that was close. This is not gonna be good. Let's get out of here. I mean, it was fun. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's not gonna... Okay, let's just chill a little bit. Just hide here. Okay, let's go. There we go. There we go. Got him. He was a little tricky there. Tricky little trickster. I mean, it could be some good stuff in there, but dangerous. Well, there's 3 of them. I'm just respawning a checkpoint. Is that gonna take me out of the cave? Yeah. Yeah. Let's just leave the depths for now. Well, why did I go into this? How many points do we have? Okay, so we have 3 down here now, so we need 4 more, basically. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 5 more, actually. Okay, so here are the chambers.
You are already doomed. Many have died.
Pop, 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 pop.
None can oppose me.
Woohoo. Nice. Put the heart in.
A similar method to a curse or two, I know.
There we go. We got 2 skill points. Alright. So that means we have 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna need 7 to get up there, but we're gonna need 1, 2, 7, 8. More chaos damage here. More physical damage there. Yeah, let's just do that. Actually. Yeah. Guess we're just going chambers then, my dudes. Okay, so when I'm sprinting, I'm not actually triggering the corpses. Okay, that's interesting. Or at least that's how it seems. Hmm.
is
are
here?
already doomed.
Of Nahuatl. I see. No mercy then. Kill her on sight.
Okay. Just more crit.
Clever trick.
Fool! There is no time for this. Atziri will soon commune with the beast. Cease your assault.
Oops.
I need more mana.
Aggressive.
Infection!
Stop this at once. I take no pleasure in harming one of my own. But if you persist, I will do with her what I must.
Well, I have a feeling that we really could upgrade our gems here. Let's go and see if that's the case. Yeah, that was the wrong one. Yeah, luckily we have a bunch more gems here. No freaking level 12s, 11s though. Okay, we can't do 13s yet. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Yes? Nowhere to run!
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do this boss.
So,
I mean, we're gonna have to try, but I hope I'm gonna be able to do it.
Yes, yes. Resist.
nothing can stand against us. This ends now. Progress comes with a heavy price.
Ooh, snaps. Oh. Yeah, this is a dangerous one. This is a really dangerous one. Whoa.
Face the might of the Varl. Let's see you survive this. Unexpected.
There we go. Act 3 boss down. Down, down, down.
All I've done,
Nice.
I sacrificed.
Your people cannot be saved. History is already written. You can stay here and die, or come with us and help save the future.
The legacy of the Varl must be protected. I do know of a way to contain the beast.
Let's just start talking then. My friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
If only I had more. There is an ancient
So will
place, but I will come to
It's
you.
settled then.
Alright. Act 4. Come on, bro, don't crash now. Really? Really?